Monique pretty much responded to the situation with Taraji P. Henson and The Color Purple, and the situation with the unequal pay and things that kind of happened on set that shouldn't have happened, that should have already been in place. And it seems Monique, during the interview she had, or it sounds like it sounds like it was an interview, and she was over the phone or something like that. And she's basically saying like Oprah was kind of not, she was in a position where she did something, but she kind of did it late, or as she said, Oprah got caught. And I kind of think I'm kind of 50-50 on that one with Monique, because I feel like, well, Oprah, I'm feeling like, well, her position in this whole thing with The Color Purple, I think as executive producers, sometimes I guess it's different roles that they take on under that title. I mean, I always looked at it as if you're an executive producer, you're dealing with more so the financing, the investing of the film, how the film is going to be financed, where's the money coming from, what it's going to be put towards. That's what I'm usually thinking of when I hear executive producer. And I think also because, Oprah's a billionaire and whatnot. And so they got the movie deal, I guess, with Warner Brothers. And so certain things, though, I still feel like maybe certain things she didn't know or she wasn't aware of because she wasn't on set every day during the filming of the different scenes. Maybe she popped up on this day, popped up on that day, but she wasn't there every day. But I do agree partially with Monique on the part that some of those things should have been in place. Like if they didn't have trailers, where were they getting dressed at? Where was the hair being done at? Where was the makeup being done at? Where was all of that being done at? There's no trailer. There should be a trailer. Especially when you got people like a Taraji P. Henson, you got a Fantasia. I guess they would want their own trailer dressing room space to have other things set in place, maybe when they're taking their breaks or when they're not filming and they, the set, they don't need them there yet. Maybe they could chill, hang out in their trailer, maybe take a nap, who knows, or study their lines and stuff. So I think that kind of should have been set in place. And Oprah, I would say, yeah, she kind of did get caught with that one, because it's like that should have already been there. I'm assuming there was food. There was already food on set for the actors. There usually is a lot of time on like movie sets, TV shows, there's usually food and catering done. If that wasn't there, that's a problem, but I think it was there. But with this whole thing with Monique, I felt that like this was the chance. If you ask me, it just seemed like she just was waiting for this chance to just rip Oprah's ass off, like just to bite her ass off. Because Monique seems like she has a vendetta against Oprah specifically because of the whole situation with, Precious and being blackballed, obviously. And, when they did that show many years ago, when Oprah brought on her brother, who I think molested her many years ago when they were younger, that really, really struck the chord with Monique. And I think she's always gonna have that bone to pick with Oprah. And so I think this is her chance. And so she jumped at it to really jump into this conversation predominantly for the Oprah situation. And the reason why I say that, because I think she kind of probably looks at other black actresses side-eyeing them to some degree, because when she was doing all that, the whole movement for equal pay and all of that stuff, not many of them was saying much. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really hear Taraji saying that much about it, even though I'm sure they all kind of knew it was there or whatever. But I think Monique probably really jumped in it just to bite Oprah's ass off. That's what I think. And ultimately, like I said, it makes sense, because I kind of look at it, if you're a billionaire and $3 billion, I think Oprah has, $3 or $2 billion, whatever, you should kind of have more money to put towards something that you take so seriously, because as everybody knows, Oprah loves The Color Purple. This is like her baby. She always anything involved in it, she's always like, she always has something to say. She always wants to be involved. So it's like, yeah, you should kind of put more money into it then, or you should have kind of made sure everything was set in place for the actors that are going to take part in it. And for it to be $100 million budget, you know, it's like, that's another thing I looked at. Like, where was this $100 million spent at? Because when you look at the film, it looks amazing. It looks great. The sound, the music, everything. And the actors got paid decently, but it's like $100 million. Where did all of that money go to?